What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Apologies, guys, if this video sounds a little weird. I just got out of dental work. Half of my mouth is numb, but I had to do a video because breaking literally in the last 15 minutes, and it's surely to spread like wildfire. This is huge news and confirmed. James Gunn has been named co-chairman and CEO of DC Studios. We're going to talk about exactly what this means, not only for the future of DC, but his involvement with Marvel and why and how this ever came to be. James, congratulations, man. Not that you'll ever see this video. I am so stoked for you, and DC could not have picked a better person on the back of the two projects he's already done in Suicide Squad and Peacemaker. We're breaking down the latest bombshell for James Gunn and him assuming an executive role in what's got to be one of the first times ever going from the director's chair to top dog, why he's now become the Kevin Feige of DC. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter eggs, breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional DC news when your favorite director and producer jumps ship to the other franchise, and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below that will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway, which we are right around the corner from. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So as reported by The Hollywood Reporter and confirmed by James Gunn himself, under the headline, DC Shocker, James Gunn, Peter Safran to lead film, TV, and animation division for DC. They go on to report, quote, "In the unprecedented move in which a top director will assume a top executive post marks the end of a months-long search by Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav." Side note, he's the guy who's new on the scene, who cut all of those projects, including Batgirl, and has also been dealing with all the Ezra Miller stuff. He is now replacing Walter Hamada, who joined the company, a division actually of Warner Brothers, all the way back in 2007, but didn't make it to president of the company until Justice League around 2018. He recently has been under a lot of fire from Ray Fisher. He departed the company, so basically this was a perfect storm. All the right pieces moved on the board for James Gunn to go ahead and step up in the way this article has said, in an unprecedented move from being a top director and writer to overseeing the creative side as a CEO and chairman of the entire DC Studios. Now, the reason he's named co-chairman and CEO here is because, as the article states, quote, "Gunn will focus on the creative side of things, while Safran, the other guy, Peter Safran, will focus on the numbers, the business, and production side." Now, from the creative standpoint, though, it says specifically Gunn will continue to direct projects in the same way Peter Safran will continue to produce projects. So they're still doing that. You'll still get Gunn written and directed movies. There's been rumors about a new movie on the horizon as well, and TV shows like a follow-up second season of Peacemaker. It also goes on to mention that they will report directly to Zaslav himself, the CEO. So almost as unilateral as Kevin Feige, basically the two of them making up a Kevin Feige. And if you're wondering on the ultimate question here for a Marvel channel, what does this mean for his involvement with Marvel Studios? Well, guys, I think it's pretty clear after Guardians of the Galaxy 3 that it is a super long shot for him ever to go ahead and produce and or write and or work on any more Marvel Studios stuff in the future. I mean, there's always been a pretty clear division line between not only the two comic studios creatively, but also the IP and obviously the movie studios. And with as many creative projects would be under his purview now as co-chairman, basically president, CEO, you can't imagine he'd have any bandwidth for a separate movie studio. Yes, you have Kevin Feige loosely working with Sony, as it's been reported, but there's an intrinsic reason there with the crossover character for Spider-Man. There just wouldn't be the case there for DC. Now, personally, my reaction to this, especially if you're a DC fan right now, you should be thanking God that they put him in charge. James Gunn is exactly who you want running things. His own tone in his own movies is his own thing, and it doesn't mean it's going to be pervasive throughout every project, but James Gunn is one of the top creatives in the space and on Earth at the moment. I think I said that in my breakdown for Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, which I'll link at the end of this, but no better person to assume the creative role over at DC than James Gunn. One other thing I will say is that James Gunn was one of the original people who pitched the Marvel vs. DC, if I remember this correctly, years ago. And with Dwayne Johnson now also calling for it, now having someone from Marvel originally behind enemy lines over there, I guess opens the door for that eventual crossover. But man, I couldn't be more thrilled for James. I don't think there's a more deserving person on the planet, and it will be very interesting to see if James Gunn can go ahead and break this mold here, crossing over from a creative in the director's chair or writer to overseeing the entire creative direction. I don't see any reason why he can't. He's proven himself time and time again, and I'm just really glad they're confirming we're going to get a second season of Peacemaker 2. If that was going to be made originally, he's still going to direct and write, so he'll still be doing that. Fingers crossed we get that. If you haven't seen Peacemaker yet, it's amazing. Sadly, as a Marvel fan who thinks that Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is still the best movie in the MCU, 1 and 1A alongside Winter Soldier, and someone who loves James Gunn, I am really sad to see him go to a separate movie studio, but for me, it's just share the wealth. He really is one of the guys that should be in charge of an art department, a movie studio, creative direction. He's just the right dude. So I'm so excited for him. I'm so excited for the future of DC. A little sad about losing him in the MCU, but we have a whole new batch of writers and directors who are doing all the new stuff anyway. So let me know all your thoughts, though, down in the comments, guys. Your reaction to this. How much did you like the recent Black Adam film? I saw it. I liked it fine. I thought it was better than Morbius, so when the lay fan sees it eventually on whatever streaming platform it ends up on, I guess that'll be HBO Max, I think people will really enjoy it. I have a lot of hope for Henry Cavill back as Superman as well. But guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter, at IamFires. I also make music under the moniker Allfires. I'm on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes. Wherever you listen to original music, you can find me there. We are giving away PlayStations. The next milestone is 1 million. I can't even believe it. I'm saying that. And we are right around the corner from that. Could easily hit that by month's end or next. So if you want to be entered to win or for any of the future giveaways, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way I'm doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.